Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. So new Mimighoul support, let's take a look. It's finally revealed, or was revealed yesterday, I think. Currently 44 cards, that's a lot. A lot of, engine and non-engine as well, hand traps, disruption, and the small snake eyes package because again, your deck is heavily focused on rank 1 plays. A couple of the new Mimighouls, 2 new exceeds, which are fantastic. One is generic, 2 level 1s, again that's why snake eyes package is there. Not alone, but facilitate link summons, yada yada. And the other rank 1 special summons Mimighoul, the monster searcher from the deck, Master, Mimighoul Master, yeah. While the first one is your more generic searcher, again, fantastic. And then a couple of main deck monsters, which are fine, they're basically just extenders. This slime, I guess, when flipped, it lets you special summon a level 1 from the deck, basically giving you a rank 1 exceed play, again, fantastic. The one you're probably going first the most is Giant, right? Again, Giant upon summon, exceed summon. It basically searches any Mimighoul card from the deck. Again, fantastic. Superb. It searches the field spell, it searches any spell. It's superb. While the other one, your Throne, your Mimighoul Throne, again searches Master from the deck, immediately gets it on field, and Master is a monster searcher, and as you know, Master lets you flip something face up during their turn. Main phase, that is. That's important. So the gimmick is still pretty much the same. The trap is fantastic, but I'm a little bit hesitant to maximize it in the main deck, at 3, currently at 2, because again, kind of awkward if you're going second and you're having like multiple copies of the trap. You want more generic stuff, but I could get why you would main deck 3 because it's superb. On the other hand, it's also searchable. But again, it facilitates the potential lock with the Mimighoul field spell, the dungeon. Well, this is also one of the new ones, Fork, basically a Book of Tayu, well for Book of Tayu is also for 1 monster to flip it face up on your opponent's side of the field. Again, that triggers your searches or, Mimighoul monsters. And during the same turn, you can banish Fork from the graveyard to search a copy from deck. That's pretty cool, but you can use it during your next turn. But again, that makes, should you run 3, probably not. So anyway, again, going first, I don't need to explain Snake Eyes, right? Sure, Ash at 1, Poplar at 1, there's 3 Bonfire, but that's probably just too much, because again, less targets, but Bonfire for Poplar is fantastic. It's full combo, basically full combo for this deck. Again, opens up multiple rank 1s, potentially forcing out hand traps, it's just far too good. You could run Fiendsmith, of course, it's super expensive, and the deck is already 44 cards, so you probably just want to drop non-engine or hand traps. Not so sure about that, but feel free to do so. Generic endboard. The thing here is that the Mimighoul exceeds don't really do that much during their turn. Sure, one of them, the Throne, has that gimmick effect attribute itself, which is fine. But most of the time you'll just be using them for Link Father, probably. So anyway, a couple of interruptions. The problem is that the Fire King deck has multiple ways to get rid of your face down Mimighouls, right? So the gimmick of Mimighouls is give them face downs, and the trap lets them not being able to flip it face up during their turn, So that's why the trap is important, but again, it's searchable. But I think it's, first of all, Diablo Star has the capability to send away one of your Mimighouls, or one of your opponents, right? So that's a problem. 2, I think Fire King Island as well, yeah, destroy the entire field. There is Mimighoul Dragon that when flipped face up only destroys your face ups, right? At least from your opponent, obviously. But Fire King Island is basically a Geki on their field, or Dark Hole, right? You know what I mean? So again, that shuts down your Mimighoul dungeon lock. And that's a problem, that's huge, that's actually huge. To get yourself out of the lock. So again, Fire Kings has multiple ways to get them out of the lock. So again, the grind game. This is fine though, like double imper, well, if it wasn't for Snake Eyes here, not too many immediate plays or aggressive plays. We do try to force out the back row, which we now see is indeed an imperm, which is okay, so this means that both Ash and indeed Poplar will trigger, which again opens up a generic rank 1 exceed, which could lead to Zeus, and of course that rank 1 generic exceed is quite conveniently your searcher, right? So try to force for Zeus first, and then Zeus the entire field, at least that was the plan. But they get nipped, so the game is not over, far from over. So we use a spell, special summon both, also a once per turn, and again I'm a little bit hesitant to maximize this one, very similar to the trap. Both are superb, but again, kind of iffy if you draw multiples, it's searchable. I mean, you might. It's one of the best cards in the deck, or from the archetype. So we still go for Zeus, because an Exceed battled Masters on field, but again, kinda not that useful without a field spell. They tried to flip the Slime to give me 2 monsters, but again, I'm forced to do Little Knight, and then, you know, we still have the 2 spaces left. Do I have any other immediate plays? I think I have 2 Imperm. Do I have a Zeus? Yeah, the Zeus line, or is the Zeus play ready in case of a potential Zeal? And this OTK here, yeah, I probably should have used... I probably should have used Imperm on Ash. Yeah. This way, Flame Birch would not have hit the field, but again, okay, it's fine though. I'm forced to Zeus eventually, and this is cool, I guess. You can banish the trap and then bounce all Mimighouls from field to hand. Which again, fantastic to potentially dodge Zeus and give you more follow-up play. So now this should be my duel. Bonfire is sadly not live. Yeah, give them Slime, try to flip it, either, you know, give me 2 draws or, you know, 2 level 1s. They give me 2 draws, so this gives me the field spell, and this again should be more than enough, right? So pretty obvious. Try to flip. Yeah, the fairy effect is not that important. Have the trap, yeah, more than enough. Okay, Centurion. So my hand, Imperm Nip, that's already fine. We Imperm the Searcher, right? Other than this, my hand is not that aggressive. So if my opponent is able to end on multiple negations, if it wasn't for Nip, you could definitely be in trouble. So, you know, looking at Mimighoul potentially going second, that could still be a problem. But again, like, both waves here in the TCG are fantastic. And isn't it the case that, like, in the future, the OCG might get some exclusives, right? And that probably, you know, might break the deck. You know how it went with Beatrice, with Cosmo, and so on. So who knows? Get ashed. It never resolves. Wanted never resolves. So give them the Slime, try to flip it face over to, you know, give me more monsters, more level 1s, and then, you know, potential Zeus or whatever. Go for Dungeon. This is cool, I guess. This is where the new level 1s come into play, potentially extending, right? It kind of depends if your opponent controls a monster, yes or no, to extend them for free on your field. So again, go for Zeus and just pass, right? So double Zeus play should be fine against Centurion. Which is already 4-star because of Nip, right? What is it, 7k attack? That's okay. Trutia, do they have any targets though? Yeah, they do, but we do Zeus, and yeah, that's not going to resolve, right? Yeah. The trap is indeed going to bounce. Eventually I draw Master. Master is like, okay, top deck. The fact that Master is not at 3, again, 44 cards, but it's also level 4 and it's searchable. I'm not so sure if you really want to main deck 3 Masters, as you did before. So the trap lets them go for a Synchro, but do they have any follow-up plays? That's a question. Do they have any tuners left? Probably not. Yeah, no. So Access Code is hitting the field, but again, you're probably going to survive, yeah. And we do have Dragon for next turn, so to, you know, search basically any spell for the archetype, and that should, you know, give us enough plays to potentially push for a game, right? Or make it so that I basically get a full lock to go for a game next turn. So Access Code hits the field, and we draw Poplar. Ooh, disgusting. Again, 1 card, full combo. It is what it is. We go for Anima, gain control, or, you know, equip the Access Code that gives me 2 targets, you know, for Snake Eyes to abuse. You know, Snake Eyes feels like this with Tearlaments. Tearlaments, everything should be banned. Same for Snake Eyes, almost. There's still the Azamina stuff. You could definitely go for that as well. Anyway, go for Giant, get another search, go for the spell, give them, what is it, the Slime, yeah, do I have, oh wait, special summon first, you search probably the field spell, yeah, indeed, the field spell for another search, potentially an extender, yeah, indeed, the, what is it, when it's flipped face up, protects Mimighouls from being destroyed by battle, yeah. So go for Master from either grave or deck, again, that's cool, you can recur from graveyard, Promethean, more than, last example. This is okay. Get ashed, which is fine, because again there's follow-up plays. Go for Fork to flip yeah, either 2 draws or flip face up. They give me 2 draws, and go for Talents. This is probably still a Talents deck, a Thrust deck, as I mentioned in my previous testing videos of Mimighouls. Again, the capability of using their monster effects on their field, that triggers Talents and Thrust. So I'm kinda inclined to main deck more of those as well. So again, full combo, Hita, full combo, we can probably end on, yeah, I think everything, right? Whale, couple of rank 1s, plus Masquerina, Little Knight, and Imperm. Plus, you know, put them under the field spell lock, no normal summon, so we know their hands. Isn't this game? Should almost pretty much game. Even the fusion Yubel is not doing that much. Yeah, drop Archfiend into their field, give them a face. Oh yeah, that's scoop face, it is what it is. So cool support, but again, heavily looking forward to a potential OCG exclusive, but there is potential. Okay guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Leave them signing out. Peace.